Sexual harassment is an epidemic that's been plaguing our society for far too long. It's not just about unwanted advances or inappropriate comments. It's about the systemic destruction of lives, the erosion of trust, and the silencing of voices. The fear of not being believed, the shame of being vulnerable, and the guilt of somehow being responsible for the attack can be suffocating. It's no wonder many victims suffer in silence, afraid to speak out against their perpetrators. And when they do, they're often met with a deafening silence from those who should be supporting them. The stigma surrounding sexual harassment is so pervasive that victims are often left feeling isolated and alone, forced to carry the burden of their trauma on their own. It's a lonely road, one that's paved with self-doubt, anxiety, and depression. The effects of sexual harassment can be far-reaching and devastating. Victims may develop post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, flashbacks, and nightmares. They may struggle to maintain relationships, feeling like they're somehow damaged goods. They may experience depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. The impact on their personal and professional lives can be just as severe. They may struggle to focus at work, feeling like they're walking on eggshells around their perpetrator. They may change jobs, cities, or even countries trying to escape the trauma. They may become withdrawn, isolated, and anxious, losing touch with friends and family. Amy, a survivor of sexual harassment, shared her story with me, and it's one that will haunt me forever. She was assaulted by her boss in a meeting, and when she reported it to HR, she was told to let it go and not make a big deal out of it. The trauma she experienced was compounded by the lack of support from her own company. She became withdrawn, depressed, and anxious, eventually leaving her job and starting from scratch. Amy's story is not unique, sadly. It's a testament to the bravery and resilience of survivors who refuse to be silenced. They're the ones who inspire us to take action, to create change, and to demand justice. The impact of sexual harassment on society is staggering. It perpetuates a culture of toxic masculinity, where men feel entitled to women's bodies and women are seen as mere objects. It reinforces harmful stereotypes, where victims are blamed for the attack and perpetrators are given a free pass. As we recap the key points discussed, it's clear that sexual harassment is not just a personal issue, but a societal problem that demands our attention. We need to create a culture of empathy, of listening, and of believing. We need to stand with survivors, to amplify their voices, and to demand justice. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.